Hello everybody and welcome back to On Point HQ, and in this video I'm going to be looking at two different things. It's going to be sort of a video split into two different sections. What am I talking about? Okay, so the first part is I'm going to show you how I make snow for my bases. Now recently a couple of comments on Facebook and a few other forums as well, people have asked me how I go about making the snow that I add to these bases. And so I thought I'd rather than just try and explain it all the time, I just thought I'd do a very quick video to show you exactly how I make it. Now this isn't groundbreaking by any stretch of the imagination. It's just something I've used for years, and it's a very popular way of making it. But I just thought I'd show people sort of the process that I use and also how I apply it to bases as well. And the second part is just going to be showing two more of the Stalingrad display bases that I've completed this week, so I can keep you updated on where I am with that particular project. So to start with, what I'm going to do is just move the camera closer, just to give you a bit of a close look at what the snow looks like. So what you'll see is it's not what you call snow drift. I use snow sparingly on these bases. I always go with the sort of the motto less is more, and I always apply it to snow as well. Unless you were doing a themed army, say Russian or Finnish, deep in the in snowdrift, etc. Yeah, you probably go add a bit more snow. That wasn't the route I was going to take. So what you can see, it's just added sort of sparingly to the base and sculpted slightly to make it look slightly realistic. So what I'm going to do in this video is show you exactly how I go about making this, and what I'm going to be doing is applying it to a very smaller base. But the concept remains the same, it's just the same technique. So what I'm going to do is be adding it to this. This is a very basic base that I made a while back. It's going to be a base for the spotter for my German sniper team. So what are the ingredients for my snow? Well, bicarbonate of soda or baking powder. This is something that many people have used. It's a technique that, like I say, loads and loads of people have used, and it's one I've used for years. But I'm going to show you exactly sort of the process, the technique that I use. So to start off with, what I'm going to do is brush some of this onto here. So that should be enough. Now what I do is I use lots and lots of PVA. Too little PVA and what you get is a sort of, it goes more bally and crumbly. What you want is a really gloopy consistency, so you can sculpt it over the base. So let's add some PVA. So it looks quite a lot, but what the baking soda is going to do, it's going to soak up that PVA. So we just mix that into a gloopy consistency. As you can see, that's the aim we're looking for. So that is exactly what we can see that. Just look how gloopy that is. So it's sort of, it's not crumbly, and it just sort of slides off there. Now how I apply this is with a cocktail stick. I can really manipulate the snow, or the snow effect, using this. So let's apply this now. So grab a bit of that. Again, we're not going to apply it everywhere, so we're going to start at the back of the base, just on the edge. And what I do is I just add it like that, and then just roll it with the cocktail stick. Just roll it, and you get a really good even coverage. As you can see, it looks like that. Add a bit on the back here. Again, just add it. So I'm trying to look in the camera so we can see what I'm doing. And again, just roll the mixture over. As you can see, I'm going to do just one bit on this side. Pick a bit more of that up. I'm going to do a bit more here. So again, just roll the cocktail. As you roll the cocktail stick, you can guide where the snow is going. And now all I'm going to do is add a bit at the front. So I'm going to add a bit onto the window, sort of window ledge, window sill here. So again, just roll that along. And then what you can do is get your cocktail stick and you can work it down so it's like melting. So there's little streaks, and I roll it down like so. And again on this bit here, so the top of the broken masonry, we're going to roll that on there, and then the bit, and what you can do is just work it down like so. It gives the impression that the snow's melting, and having that consistency really helps. So yeah, I'm not going to go too overboard with that, but that is essentially how I make snow and how I apply it. Make sure it's really very gloopy looking. Just put my finger in that, so I have to need to work over again. Like so. And that will dry in no time at all. And again, you can really sort of use that rolling technique just to make it look like it's melting or dripping down the masonry. So there we go, a very quick way of making snow. So as I said before, what we're going to also do is have a very quick look at other things that we're making. So if you saw the last video, it was an update into the bases. So here's the first one. Now this is the forward observation team. Now this came out really well, made up with how this turned out. As you can see, I've used the plastic city ruins from 40k by Games Workshop. Just added the snow there, so you can see quite a bit of snow, but added strategically where you'd normally find snow. So I've added it to sort of the upper part, the ledges, and around the bottom as well. Again, just on where the snow would collect. And now we have the forward observation team hiding amongst all that rubble and debris. Very happy with that one. And the second one was the one that I wasn't quite sure about, but again, it's turned out really quite well. So this is the spotter for the mortar team. So what you can see is I've gone with a sort of ruined building type look. Let's take him off so you can see that. So that's where he goes in there. So he's added bricks, filler, bits of timber. I think the fence turned out really quite well as well. Again, bit of snow. And what I tend to do as well, just to bring down the brightness of the snow, is dust it with weathering pigments. And it's the same as on here as well. It's been lightly dusted with the weathering pigments. What I don't want is bright, crisp white snow. This is a war zone. It's a battlefield. Snow's not going to be crisp and white, and even getting an early Christmas gag there, and I'll have some serious words to myself after the video for telling such a crap joke. Anyway, they're the two that I've worked on recently. Again, very happy with how they turned out. So I hope you found that interesting, especially how I make snow. Like I say, it's nothing groundbreaking. It's a technique that people have used for many years. That's just the way I do it. So just to recap, make sure that you use a lot of PVA, make sure it's gloopy. I always apply it with a cocktail stick, so I can use that rolling technique to guide where the snow goes. Well, there we go. Hope you found the video interesting or enjoying the video. I'm struggling. It's a Saturday afternoon. What are you going to do? If you've got any comments or questions, leave them down below and I'll certainly respond to all comments and questions. But as always, thanks for watching. Do take care. May your dice roll well, and I'll catch you all in the next video. So bye bye for now.